These are two of the craziest Toyota Hiluxes I've ever been in. Both of these Toyota Hiluxes have been built at Team Performance Racing in Chennai, and they can tackle any sort of terrain that you can think of. We all know that the Toyota Hilux isn't the most confidence-inspiring car at times because of its suspension, but Team Performance Racing has given it a much-needed suspension upgrade. This grey car over here is running Old Man Emu Nitro Plus shocks with a 2-inch lift kit at the front, but if you want an even better suspension setup, this white car over here is running Tough Dog TDR fully adjustable coilovers. TPR has also sorted out the biggest issue with the Hilux's suspension, which is the rear leaf spring. They have also upgraded the rear suspension with upgrades from both brands respectively. And the results are game-changing. We always knew that the Toyota Hilux was great at off-roading, but show it a piece of highway and that's where it used to fall apart. The Hilux never felt settled, never felt stable on the highway, but with this new suspension setup, it is truly game-changing. Now, even if you go into the triple-digit speeds, this car feels planted, stable and very confidence-inspiring, which is something that I'm not used to feeling in a Toyota Hilux. Team Performance Racing has completely transformed the way this Hilux drives. From factory, the biggest weakness was the suspension. It was too soft, too bouncy on the highway and even around the city. It felt floaty, unsettled, and over bad roads, it would genuinely throw you around. But with the Tough Dog and Old Man Emu setup, everything tightens up. It's more composed, more confident, more controlled. It finally feels like a proper tough go-anywhere truck, stable at high speeds, comfortable over rough patches and planted through the corners. TPR has done such a good job with the suspension that it got me wondering, if they've sorted the way this thing drives, what have they done under the hood? Well, their middle name is Performance, so of course the engine is in stock. Of course, the TPR boys had to fiddle around with both of these cars' engines, and they are the official supplier for BRD, which makes some amazing performance upgrades for the Toyota Hilux platform. Both of these cars have more or less identical mod lists, so here it goes. Both cars are running BRD intercoolers, BRD exhaust, a BRD radiator, a BRD intake with a BMC filter inside of it, and a BRD charge pipe as well. This car has a couple of extra mods, stuff like a BRD oil reservoir, a BRD coolant reservoir, and this BRD intake pipe for better induction noise. Both cars are also running a Superchip Stage 2 remap and a custom TCU remap as well. And with all of the mods that I just mentioned, this Hilux now makes 250 horsepower and 575 Newton meters of torque. Pair it with this custom TCU tune and this thing absolutely rips. Switch it into 4-wheel drive mode and this Hilux can basically claw itself out of any situation that you can throw at it. The grey truck is running an Old Man Emu suspension like I mentioned earlier. This setup offers height adjustment and uses a traditional strut and spring configuration. It's comfortable both on the road and off the road, and for most people it does the job really well. However, it doesn't offer on-the-fly adjustability, nor does it come with preload or damping adjustment. Now, the white Hilux on the other hand runs a full coilover setup. This is the more advanced option. You get far greater control, adjustability, and the ability to fine-tune the ride exactly how you want it. So if you're looking for a more serious performance-oriented setup, this is the one you should be considering. But if you want an even more advanced suspension setup, this thing has the Tough Dog TDR adjustable suspension setup. That car has basically non-adjustable dampers, whereas this, you can adjust it however you like it. And just like that car, this is super stable on the highway. It's a completely transformed driving experience when you're cruising. You don't even feel like you're in a Hilux anymore. That's very weird because, like I said, super jumpy on the highway, the stock Hilux, but this planted, very confidence inspiring. And again, stage 2, so 250 HP, 575 Nm. This thing absolutely moves. Now this particular car has a couple of extra cosmetic mods done to it. In the interior, it's mainly the steering wheel. This thing has a paddle shifter steering wheel, and it's not that rip-off first copy China stuff. This is a proper OEM plus retrofit, and of course the owner has customized it a little bit more with some paddle extenders and this carbon fiber finish on top of it. Yeah, this is insane to drive on the highway. But it's not just the engine and suspension setup that transforms these Hiluxes. There are a few cosmetic tweaks as well. And I've got to admit, these are easily some of the coolest looking Hiluxes I've ever seen. This grey car is running Cosmos Racing wheels, which are super lightweight, but there's no need to worry about any sort of braking or bending because these wheels are flow formed and forged, so they're super strong. And behind them, you have some upgraded brake pads from Paget Racing called the Street Plus. Same case over here, just with Method race wheels. It has been really awesome to see what the Toyota Hilux can actually do. The stock form is great, but this is how your Toyota Hilux should be. Properly modded, done tastefully. And TPR has done an amazing job in making sure that the Hilux can perform at its level best. Both of these cars have been absolutely awesome. If you ask me, I would personally choose this grey car because I just think it looks cooler, but underneath, both of these cars are basically identical. So comment down below which car would you choose, this white Hilux over here or this grey Hilux over here. Comment down below your choice. Follow TPR on Instagram and on YouTube. Subscribe to our channel, and I'll catch you in the next one.